Hi, I'm Baruch Gordon, this time on the road in the diaspora, talking to you from Baron Hirsch Congregation in Memphis, Tennessee. In this week's Parshat of Hukat, in Bamidbar chapter 21, the Jewish people are complaining about the desert, the existence in the desert. And they say, V'nafshenu katza b'lechem haklokel. We're sick and disgusted of this heavenly bread, the manna, which comes down from the heavens. How can the Jewish people be sick of the man? The man was the most perfect food ever invented. Our rabbis tell us that it had the perfect makeup of minerals and vitamins, such that for 40 years we ate it and never had to go to the bathroom. There was no waste in it. So if someone were to invent that today, my God, he would be a billionaire. So how can we be disgusted by such perfect food? The Chidushei Harim, the famous Rabbi Yitzchak Meir of Gur, explains in his commentary. He says, there's a difference. For 40 years, the Jewish people, when we first came out of Egypt, we were like a baby in this mother's arms. We had a miraculous existence. Our water came from where? From this miraculous well that follows us around in the desert. Our bread and sustenance came from the heavens. We had these clouds of glory that surrounded us. They scattered any beasts and any snakes that were poised to attack us. It was a natural air conditioner to protect us from the sun. All this miraculous existence was our reality in the desert for 40 years. But now coming into the land, this is a generation of Ba'ei Ha'aretz, he says. Those coming into the land, they wanted to wake up to a new initiative, and they wanted bread that was the fruit of their toil and efforts. They wanted to engage in agriculture in the land. It's like a football player, this husky guy, the night before, all these muscles, the night before a football game, his mother brings him, instead of a steak, baby food, Gerber, with steak in it. And he says, Mom, what are you feeding me? She says, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly the minerals and vitamins you need before a football game. And it's all done for you. It's already chewed. He says, no, Mom, I want to chew it with my teeth. I want to sink my teeth into a steak. I want to feel that going down my throat. I need that before I play a ball game the next day. So to the Jewish people, we're being guided by Hashem through a new mode of leadership, where there's room for initiative of the Jewish people, unlike our existence in the desert. Today, too, we're coming back to the land of Israel through the initiative of grassroots Jews, choosing to come back to the land, engaging in all aspects of the existence of a nation in the land. There's Jews today who are garbage collectors. That's beautiful. There's Jews today who are engaged in agriculture, in the army, in politics, learning Torah. Every aspect of the nation, Jews are engaged in it. There's a story of the Ger Rebbe himself, who was once walking in Jerusalem in the neighborhood of Geula, and one of his Hasidim turned the corner and boom, he encountered the Rebbe. And he was dressed in his work clothes. They were a little torn. They were filled with paint. He says, oh, Rebbe, I'm so sorry. I'm seeing you and I'm in these clothes that aren't worthy of a Chassid of the Ger Rebbe. He says, no, the opposite. Overseas, a Jew has to dress nicely. But here in the land of Israel, you people are working. That's God's guidance, his mode of leadership in the land. That's perfectly beautiful. You can be in those clothes. And that's what we're experiencing today. Jews coming to the land, engaged in all sorts of professions, being Mi Ka'amcha Yisrael. Who is like unto you? Israel, Goy Echad Ba'aretz. An entire unified nation in the land. Shabbat Shalom, this time from the diaspora. Next week in Beitel.
Y'all come back now. Here.